Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Kind of like a block in a throat chakra, a little bit in there. Um, it's looking at this and energies for, and today's gonna be like one of those energies, guys, that you're probably feeling it there in the air. There's those times, those murky times when you trying to see the clarity. As the moon, it's going to be moving into Cancer. She is in divine energies with Venus. She can see that possibilities, the divine love. That could be leading to the mother sees her daughter is ready to become a mother. This is kind of like a very beautiful, powerful energies for. But she is worried about it. Your intuition is gonna be worried. Your intuition is gonna be seeking it for something for the visions. But what are the visions there will be? You're gonna see what you're going to face. As today's the moon, it's gonna be moving even more further within Cancer in there. It's going to be understanding that the future conflict that comes in with Mars and the Sun. This is basically the mother when she knows how to establish this peace between the father and the son. The mother that resolves all the conflicts. But bringing up the light, okay? Bringing up the light in there for it, that is going to be this divine energies from Venus towards the moon. And most likely that the energies will be in there. You're going to be have to facing it, the things. You're going to be operating either from fear or love. You're going to see those energies. They are going to come. A lot of mixed energies is going to be going in through the day for. But over the time, those kind of like an energies throughout the day, they're going to begin to be intensive. And as a preparations for tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be more the conflict. Okay. As the moon is going to be meeting Mars, she's going to be opposing Pluto. This is knowing that you are going to be opposing transformation, knowing that Mars probably is not one to change, knowing that this is going to leading into wars and a lack of these suppressions. Right now, the moon is gathering the informations of what it has to be done. If your intuition operates from the fear, you're not going to be able to passing that love into that masculine Mars in there to calm down, to chill down, to relax. Okay, if you acting on the base of the fear and you're afraid of talking, afraid to show the love, afraid of all this in there, you're going to be allowing that firing Mars into the family to create chaos. Knowing that the intuition sees this, understands this, the intuition is looking for an answers how to react, how to do this. And this is why that today that those visions in the future for it, they are going to be so much interesting with this. And with that being said, guys, if you guys have so many questions, you guys can ask during this. But as you see it, here is the door. That is it, the door, the gate that it's opened in there. That it's the gate between Leo and Cancer. That is it when the father and mother gets together for it. But on the other side, it's the opposite end of that gate. And the other side of that gate, what it is, that is it, the creations here, innovation. And this is why those two kind of like a center points in there of the gravity, they're gonna leading into this innovation and creation for. So with this being said, I'm gonna be giving you and showing you what the energy is gonna be look like. As you guys know, for this is actually I was looking at the charts for tomorrow. This is at 7 p.m. and this is what is going to be that energy here as the moon and Mars is coming together facing the midheaven with Pluto, which is going to be tomorrow at 7 p.m. So you're going to see this conflict here. Okay, you're going to be a part of that conflict. If you think that you're not going to be a part of that conflict, you're going to be understanding the unhealed wounds. And this is why to understand this tomorrow's energy is going to be helping you to understand today's energies of what they are going for. Seeing it that positions as the moon is coming up here, she sees what happens in the past. She sees the forward and the past. She sees the past and the future. Beautiful energies with Mercury, beautiful energies here with Saturn in there. But Mercury, as that positions for, he is going to be providing this depth of the underworld. Basically, the secrets has been spoken, the truth has been revealed. And this is why you may have some of this truth. When you find the truth, what happens to you? You don't want to talk about it because you finally understand something in there from within yourself. Okay, very beautiful 10 o'clock p.m. energies they're going to be. I'm going to be telling you more about that, guys. Okay, but let's go through the day. 7 o'clock, as you see it here, the midheaven is with Mars. He has been for a long time. We've been seeing it, this conflict. He's been rising up in there, but there was something missing to be understood. And you're going to be understanding this conflict between the masculine authorities and lack of transformations. And Pluto has no mercy. You need to understand that. Pluto is also, if it comes to the point like you have to grow, you have to mature, you have to change, you have to improve, he has no mercy in there. He is one of these patterns that is like it or not, it is what it is. Some of the people don't like it because those are forced changes. And now with that forced changes, and Mars has been opposing those forced changes, the sun, the authority doesn't like it because there is no balance in there. Everyone is working on this like crazy. So with this energy has been coming out and coming out over and over, what do you need to do? This is going to be that divine energies that come from the sun towards Neptune, looking at in your subconscious patterns that you already know what's the right thing. But do you looking at there? Because if you don't listen to your subconscious in the past, guess what happened? You made all the mistakes because in your subconscious, there was the answers within the problems. Okay, not your real, not your whatever visions and your ego-based psychology and so on and so on in there has been built up. No, the right answer for. So as the ascendant is going to be at Scorpio, we are going to be seeing it tomorrow, those energies. Those energies of Scorpio, there's going to be highly critical because the sun wants to fight. And as your intuitions is right now, it's very well with the authority. You understand this authority that like, okay, you want to go to fight, but can you be a wise warrior? Can you be the protector? Can you keep it? What it was already built not to be destroyed? Instead of you going out and destroys everything. So it's gonna be some intense situations with this. You have to be mindful about it. But as you guys know, the divine always has its own patterns, interventions is in there. As the ascendant is with Mercury, that is gonna be when you see that, okay, these communications, I see you, I feel the truth, but I'm not sure of it. You're going to see down the road when the midheaven is going to go to Scorpio, that is it, the secrets revealed, exposed, the secret agendas, the secret things from, and so on and so on. That could be related within the family, that could be related within the work, that could be related in politics and the survivals and so on and so on. The wisdom door is coming. The midheaven, there is a between Leo and Virgo. We already know that. We know that controlling and putting in this energies in there is not doing anything good. And Pluto and Neptune says here, we have to change into the divine guidance, not any more of this crap. It's done. Take it and accept it. Anyway, this human-based interventions is in there to control the manipulations has to end. So with this being said, that position of that energies up here, as the moon is looking at towards Venus and Venus is looking at that the divine energy, this is going to be that eye. The daughter looks in the mother's eye and see what is in the subconscious, as the same the moon can give this mothering energies towards daughter. It's kind of like it's time for you to take the torch, hitting the light. And this is going to be that guidance in there, because Venus is focused at the love that wants to create. You see, that is one of the female rising in from this girl that is ready to become a woman, right? That rebirth in there. But that is also within looking at within a collective's energy. That is the energy of you understanding the feminine energies that are coming, that it's creating the new earth, because currently the way the earth is, oh my God, yeah, okay. So with that kind of like of energies up here at 9 o'clock, things gonna be start getting more interesting to the day. Maybe a lot of thoughtful. You're gonna be feeling it. There's parts of lack of the wisdom. Yeah, you need to understand. If you understand lack of wisdom, you're gonna be searching of the wisdom. Where the wisdom is found, philosophy. You're gonna be looking at philosophy, but at the same time, you're gonna be looking into what? Into the spirituality in there. Saturn, it is right now within divine energies with the north, with the south node and the true Lilith. That is it. The truth from the past comes into the surface and gets you the wisdom for it. If you haven't studied the history and learned from the history, you study the history, right? To learn the lessons. This is a very powerful event with this, guys. So as the day goes by, right there at 11 o'clock, we've seen it that the midheaven goes into the relationship. The relationships right now are really kind of like putting in the, still have this pressures in there. We have that pressure of Cancer energies because of the relationships in the family but as the sun is exiting Libra, seems like this cannot continue like this. This family panels, this partnership, this relationship, I need to go seek more deeply within me and in the shadow. Uranus and Saturn, they are gonna be comes in with this, including with the Neptune, that divine shift of that yacht that's gonna be helping the authority to say it's like, okay, enough is enough. I see what it's I've been told. Can you imagine you are the boss in a company and there is this report, so the people just filed those reports so to the company to look good. And guess what? In after 6 months, you're going out and you see that, okay, I should have been based of the reports from my employees, I should have this and this figures. You looking at there that the figures doesn't match and you're like, what the heck happened? This shows me that we had a great performance, while right now I'm looking at we are well underperformed. That truth, when it hits you in there, what would you do? What would you be done it in there? Are you gonna be this mat owner there, it's right there and so forth? Are you gonna be like, okay, that shows me a problem. I have to dig in it in there with the voice and I have to figure it out. Maybe not all the employees does that, but I gotta figure out what is going on there. You know, those kind of like undersurface energies that are coming out because of that midheaven with the south node. Okay, next hour, 12 o'clock, midheaven, it's still at Libra, relationship, business ship, partnerships, and all kind of like ships there and there, for including you within the divine, to ascendant is at Sag, that it's opposing Jupiter. Some of the people have not growth. And this is what comes in as like part of the growing is say the truth, be in the truth. That's what it's meant to be a grown up. Stop being within all these situations that you create and so on and so on. People have not learned to living by the truth if it is what it is. This is the truth. Either people gonna accept it or deny it, but they cannot change what it is. Enough is enough. Enough with this big fat lies and enough of all this and so forth. For it is the same thing. As the both understand, okay, it's enough is enough. This needs to be time for change. What is it coming as a change? Pluto. Pluto is pushing towards Aquarius. Okay, a new movements, new ways, new creations, new way of management, new way of thinking, new process, more advancing. Okay, we advance technology, but if you look at it on a human level, have we been advanced? And this is as the moon is understanding this. The moon is understanding the past, is understanding what the future will be in there. If she got and she passed that information to who? To the next generation. It's like, you know what? This was our fault. We did not teach you as of this, but here is what happens. Go become an awakened. Go become an aware of. Go become ready. And the daughter says, yeah, thank you. I see the same problem. I'm working on it. I'm studying on it. And this Venus at Sag can push these things about love. You weren't kidding about the family repeat patterns bringing on the new. No, hi Jolene. No, I wasn't kidding. And this is gonna be actually a tough moment because Mars is gonna go to Leo. That is gonna be some little bit yeah, we are gonna have there's gonna be a mess that's gonna be made at Leo, but Mars is gonna be a retrograde. And when a Mars is retrograde, Jolene, I'm just gonna show you something. For as you see it right in here, that's what Mars is. Mars at Leo is gonna be opposing that shift of Pluto of Aquarius. This is gonna be a people who does not like awakening people. It's gonna be a really dictatorship because right now there is no more personal attentions and all this kind of like a bow to the king. Okay, all this kind of like a bow to the king. You're a soul. You respect me as a soul, I respect you as a soul. You can be a king, president, whoever you want. Don't respect me as a soul. You're nobody. So this is gonna be a tough energies because the masculine energies during I'm talking about this is gonna be in November. For there's gonna be this beautiful kite, and Mars is gonna have to choose its battles in there as we talk about it. But then Mars is gonna create some really, really kind of like a suppressions over this. He's gonna understand his faults, and as you see it right in here, okay, and 22nd of January, he's gonna be opposing Mercury up here, opposing the Lilith and Chiron. I don't want to change. I don't want to heal. I don't see problems with the knee. But Pluto and the Sun, they're gonna be at Aquarius. Okay, the authority says, here we go, move on. This is going to begin as also the Venus and Saturn comes in. But to understand those energies into the future, you need to understand and stay focused at the front. But you need to understand why you are focused today within that family patterns because Mars is going to come back. But what Mars is going to come in when it comes back, he's going to come back with revenge or he's going to come back with the desire to change. And that it is about because Mars, when dealing with fears, he creates a mess, distortions, and so on in there to be in his, to not lose. Okay. While the proper masculine energy is like, okay, I need to fix this. I need to look at it and this. And you're going to be seeing it, those energies for, but right now that is what we're seeing, and is going to be coming towards us. So with that being said, here it's the next hour. That's we know this is 1 o'clock, the authority time. For divine energies is coming all over the place in here. Uranus is going to be very active again with the midheaven, the sun, and the north node energies. There's going to be some kind of like you destroy, but you destroying the building of new future. You see, you're not destroying what already has been built. because it takes a time after destructions you to go ahead, clean up, healed up, and so on, and it takes time to prepare and set for a new building. And this is what currently the energies are, is these preparations as the moon, that's what is going to trying to do tomorrow, to prevent this Mars not to act on a base of fear and go and destroy, but act on a base of understanding in humanity, love within. And right now the moon is wondering how the heck I'm gonna be doing this. So with that going on in there, at 2 o'clock, the ascendant is going to be at Capricorn in there. Midheaven is going to be with Mercury, divine energies, divine talks in there. Chiron and Jupiter is going to be involved in that midheaven. There's going to be dispositions for, but as you see it right in here, the moon right now, she's squaring the knots in there. She is opposing the ascendant with this. But these divine energies in there, it's going to come into Venus. So basically, the Venus is going to be seeing the struggle of the mother, what she's been struggling in. And she's like, okay, I need to evolve to that struggle. As you see it right now, currently, we have Venus leading the parade, and she's going to be arrived first in all these areas. Okay? So she's going forward and she's moving and she understanding, and that was the purpose within her, because the love has to heal and understand all this. All right, 3 o'clock energy thinks is gonna be about Venus, while the ascendant is gonna be with Pluto. Pluto sees this. You don't change, you destroy. The authority kills, and the authorities in there within you. It's gonna be this. Whatever it's you're gonna be choose. You can choose this fight or you can choose this evolution. And this is what Pluto says, like, I'm giving you choices, but the choices you to evolve, they're gonna be staying forever. And with this positions too, as Pluto's gonna be at the ascendant, you don't know what is gonna come, because everyone is gonna have their personality. That is, it depends of what you have in Cancer, particularly in the family. This could be a really leading into digging into the family process in there. What was the relationship with parents? Where did the parents run the relationship? What was the culture? What is the society when they learned? And then you're gonna go back to the grandparents, what they are, how they were, where did they learn from it? Then you're going to go back into their parents. You're going to go back into the 1800s. What was the difference between the 1800s and as right now? What did we lost as we went in there so far? We have fake food, we have a fake water, we have a fake intelligence, and so on and so on. And we become a fake society. And Pluto says, like, this is BS. It's time to get real. Rough times, guys. Rough times, but it's properly ways. Okay. So 5 p.m. Energies is focus of that North Node, the future that it's coming. Okay. And that future that it's coming, as the midheaven, it's going to be sextiling the authority. The authority is like, okay, we need to get real. We need to get these situations in there. But I cannot change. I'm an authority. I cannot change. I cannot become anything else. And right now, the authorities, the divine says, like, oh, yeah, you can change. You took the authority of a human base, but you forgot that there is also authority within divine. Where is your divine authority within you? Tough times with this energies for, and this is why the sun, when it transitioning of that 7th house in there to the 8th house into the Scorpio, that is going to be this material situations with others. Okay, what do you do with these things with others? All right, 6 p.m. the ascendant is in Taurus with Venus. The moon doesn't have these divine energies right now, but Venus knows exactly what to do in the material world. She's the creator. She's like, okay, I will set up this house, I will set up these situations, I will set up these finances, I will set up everything because I know in my new life, that's where I want to be. That's what I want. And I can be ready to become the mother. Okay? So she learned already what she needed to learn from the moon in there. As the moon is going more and more towards that, the moon is going to be opposing this midheaven currently. You're going to see the problem and the challenges within the intuitions from within you. But as that being said, she's going to be squaring this black moon Lilith in there. And this is why that energy of the darkness is going to be kind of like pushing the sun a little bit, pushing the authority in there. Go there, go seek, because you are blind. Okay? You know, fake peace is not peace. Fake emotions is not emotions. But reality, when it comes and you act from reality, guess what? Everything within the divine becomes a proper way. And hopefully that's you. Hopefully that's what you are going for. All right. Next hour, which is that is a 7 p.m. You guys know that 7 p.m. Pretty much energies. It comes in with Pluto. It's connecting with this. Ascendant is very close to Uranus. For powerful energies, as you see at the one side of the energies here. Those are the angel wings. It's about future. It's about love. It is about you to create. Okay? As a Saturn is giving you the wisdom and it's working with the intuition. It's working with Mercury. This is going to be that knowledge that it's passing around. What is the most famous things about the female energies of the intuition? She is learning about what and how to proceed with this. So she can pass that to what? To the authority. You see, the intuition is the investigator. The authority is the approval. Okay? And this is that correlations that's going to come in for it. But currently, the moon is looking at how to resolve the future upcoming problems and solutions in the family. So they're not being repeatable pattern. And the next hour, which is that is going to be at 8 p.m., the midheaven that's going to be in Aquarius. That is this beautiful energies of Cancer towards Aquarius there to renovate things in the family, to recreate. Okay, there is a fight within the family. There is the son-father situations in there to it. What can I do? I need to create a different activity. I need to create something else. Maybe I can throw up a little party. Maybe I can do some proper communications. Maybe I can do the wisdom. You see, the woman is the center of the family. It is the mother. Is the taking care of everyone. But who take care of the mother? That is that masculine energies of authority. And now the masculine energies of authority, they're under the divine energies of change. Look at your shadow. Why are you not like this? Why not acting like that? Okay? Can you take care of your moon? Can you take care of your own emotions? Your intuition? Instead of acting of this force, physical, and a power to overcome challenges. All right, 9 o'clock energies. The ascendant is going to be moving into Cancer as the midheaven is going to be exiting Aquarius for the moon. It's looking more and more to these communications. This could be really like last minute talks, last minute research on the internet, finding consultations, what should I do, and so forth, because you feeling that pressure from the one that's got to be coming in tomorrow. You know, the sixth sense of the moon, it is right there. Mother knows everything that goes on in the family, even the unspoken things. She always knows. Why? Because in the power of the creation in there, for it, that creation, the baby takes a little bit of the aura energy. and that energy has to be given back into the mother, because it leaves that energy hole in there. And that is what Venus is trying to do. Okay? Is to build that, to put in that forward, and that energy is to go back. And there, as the ascendant is reminding and Venus about that. All right, 10 o'clock. The wisdom, the wise guy from yesterday, the owl, Saturn, the moon, the family. Back in the days when there was the issues with family members, the tribe was bringing the wise man, the wise woman, the shaman in there, and they were looking at how to resolve the situations for it. Okay, and this is what right now the ascendant and the moon, they're going to be doing, together with the inner work that comes from Saturn, your subconsciousness patterns within you. Do you have the right wisdom? Are you the judge? Are you the executioner? Or are you showing up and you're teaching the people what the proper things to do? But then people, can you teach within yourself? You know, it's easy to teach other people. Can you teach yourself? Can you do things within yourself? Can you change? Can you acknowledge? Can you be aware of? And change your behavior patterns for you. And this is what the moon is going to be talking to Mars tomorrow. She's going to tell him of what you are, what you turn yourself, and what can you be. So there's energies of this masculine part is going to be intense tomorrow, but that is what the moon has been found. Act and the based out of love. And with that energy there at 11 o'clock, we are seeing it, the energies, as you see that Mars is seeking it here to Neptune, and he is working with the universe. So universe created. But if you're working within the base of the ego and so on, that authority is going to be live within you. What energies of divine are you going to take? Fear or love? And either you have fear or love, but you cannot have both. The worst thing it is to have a fear of love and being loved. Okay, guys? And that's what the intuition, the moon, the mother is going to be coming in to it. To act with no fear. Okay, guys? That's what it was, the Asto-Gravitational report for. Thank you so much, guys. And if you have any questions or a personal inquiry, or would you like to know more about yourself and have an astrology reading, you can send me an email below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. And Jolene, thank you for the comment. And let me give you some of the hearts for you. Here's the gift. Dear love, guys.